So I'm gonna get into a fucking story time. Um, I'm also, what was I about to say? Uh, Let me fill you in a little bit about like my other videos, like, cause I made videos last night. The whole purpose like of this video is like I didn't do anything wrong, but like I need to get this off my chest, right? But I feel like I made a post about this. I don't remember right now, but I fucking was making a video last night and I ended up seeing a spider in the fucking corner of my ceiling and tried to kill it for like 30 minutes. Was going back and forth between killing it and not killing it. Like literally like talking myself into it and talking myself out of it and just confusing myself and fucking talking to the spider. And so I knocked it from the fucking ceiling. You know, I had like my clothes right. Like I went through all this like on camera, literally. And I didn't upload it. Or I went through a lot of it on fucking camera. Had my fucking clothes over here, you know what I'm saying? Because I had the bag of clothes and then I had like the clothes in the fucking bin, but it was like a lot of clothes on the fucking like the basket. Dropped it. It got lost in the clothes. And then I found it in the clothes. And then it went to the floor and I tried to kill it. And I was sabotaged by a fucking drawstring bag. And so that didn't work. And then it got lost. And that was at like 11 or like 12 last night. And I looked for the spider until about 6:15 this morning. And I didn't find it. And I'm really confused. And I have absolutely no idea where it could have gone. And I didn't end up uploading it. Some shit happened last night, right? Because I wasn't about to like find this spider by myself. I couldn't fucking find, like, bro, I was so scared. Like, you could see how fucking, I was talking about how fucking, yo, you didn't even realistically get to see the part of me, like, being really scared trying to find the spider, especially, like, in my clothes. I didn't record because I was on the phone. And, you know, when things get fucked up, they take mad extra steps, you know, shit takes a turn, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, people keep signing me up for things that I either have no business in or I want no parts of. Like, nobody ever just works with me in the way that would make sense, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense. But what I wanted to get off my chest, because it's like, what I wanted to get off my fucking chest is, and bear with me, right? Because, you know, like, I know there's a lot. I know, like, it's sad, blah, 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 and stuff like that. And, you know, that's low-key, like, a disclaimer in a way. But, you know, okay, you know, what I want to get off my chest is, like, I may not have come from, like, a physically abusive household or, like, stuff like that. But I had a very, like, uncomfortable and, like, basically my upbringing kind of set me up for failure, right? So it's like, I'm gonna try to make this quick, and like realistically, the only reason I'm doing this is because like I just want to get it off my chest, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to say it and not have somebody be like, oh, like, just, I want to, be able to fucking speak and not have somebody literally like tell me I'm wrong or like I'm ungrateful or like something, victim blame. I don't want to fucking deal with that. And then it's also just like, I'm tired of like talking to myself about it. So, I want to fucking let it out in a way. But yeah, I come from an abusive fucking household. I was neglected. I was talked to fucking crazy. And it really, like, the kicker, like, what's fucking really getting me right now is that, and, I already spoke about, how I approach people, how I fucking, like, am when I meet new people. You know what I'm saying? And, like, just stuff like that. So I'm not going to get into that right now. But, like, so many people, it's weird. I meet so many people and they will just like tell me that I'm stuff that I'm not. They fucking twist my words. They are like, it's like, weaponized incompetence. It's like a lot of that just going on. And it's like if you're like, there's nothing wrong with pointing out that somebody fucking does shit like that. So it's like, I don't know, whatever. But it's like, you'll talk to somebody about some shit and it's like people will literally legitimately put themselves in a fucking bad position. Self-sabotage. But it's like, it's almost like they're not even trying to self-sabotage. It's like they're trying to force you to act a certain way. Or like pick a certain way to act. And then it's like, people will tell me all types of stuff. I'm a slut. I'm a fucking prostitute. Will call me stupid. I literally, like, when I was in high school, or I was in like later middle school, like, my dad literally used to refer to me as the bitch. Right? And it just never made any fucking sense to me. Like, it makes no sense. Like, he used to send me to my room for no reason. Like, my parents did not raise me, okay? My parents literally stopped taking care of me once I got to, like, 5th grade. Okay? Stopped taking care of me from when I was in 5th grade. Only thing they ever told me to do was my chores. Right? So it's like, nobody's waking me up in fucking 6th grade. When I would miss the bus, I would get in trouble. They didn't tell me to do my homework. They didn't have me get ready for bed. No one ever taught me how to shower. For real. Like, no one taught me how to do any of that stuff. No one taught me about how my body was going to change when I got to puberty. So I had to learn that on my own. I was doing my own hair, all that. Like, I was getting bullied in the 4th grade, and it was really weird. I was bullied on the bus in 4th grade, and it got to the point where somebody literally, like, and it was a weird kind of bullying. Like, it almost never got physical. It wasn't like severe, but obviously, like, I encountered it. Like, I noticed it. You feel me? Like, I would have people like, and this was when my mom was doing my hair still. So it's like, she would do my hair and they would make fun of my hair. They told me like I look like certain like wrestlers, blah 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 blah. And it's like, I don't know you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really play with people that you don't know. And it's like, I just moved to this school. So it's like, I get to the school And, you know, there's boys on the bus that are telling me that I look like certain wrestlers that, you know, they know. And that's not the first time that somebody has done some shit like that with my hair. But it's like, you know, because like, if my mom didn't do my hair, I'm sorry if I'm like stumbling. I'm trying to remember and get my words together like at the same time. But, you know, if my mom didn't do my hair, you know, she'd just leave my hair, and then I would have to fucking wear like a scarf, and then, you know, people would snatch my bonnet, my scarf off my head. And it's like, we're not friends. So it's like, even like, it really doesn't make any sense, because like, even if you're joking, we're not friends like that for you to do that. And then more likely than not, that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it to be funny or to like, you know, bother me. But it's like the delivery was obvious. So it's like, you're telling me I look like a wrestler that you watch. Like, you're not like, oh, like he has the same hairstyle, blah, 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 blah. Like, I just look like him. I look like a fucking wrestler. I'm in the 4th grade. I'm a 4th grade girl. And I look like a wrestler that you watch. You know what I'm saying? So like, then it got to the point where one of them was like hitting me, and it was weird. And he ended up grabbing my tit, and then he like choked me up against the window, right? So I told my mom about it, and then I also told her she wasn't allowed to do my hair anymore. Like, I didn't even say it like that, but it's like I told her, and then it's like she didn't care. You know what I mean? She high-key gave off the air that she didn't care, which I picked up on. And, you know, it was kind of obvious. It was like, okay. Like, she literally responded, and it was like, all right, so you're not gonna do anything about it. Like, you're not even gonna talk to me about it. You're not gonna like nothing. So she didn't care, and I was like, all right, so you can't do my hair anymore. So she wasn't doing my hair, and that was the 4th grade. So she stopped doing my hair in 4th grade, and then they just didn't take care of me anymore. I didn't get breakfast in the morning. I had to wake myself up. I'll get in trouble for missing the bus. I don't know. Like I said, no one was having me do my homework. I really wasn't trying to do my homework. And then the few times that I did want to do my homework, because like, you know, I do it when I want to. So like, the few times that I did want to do my homework, my mom would interrupt me. Like, I would go sit in the kitchen. I would sit in the kitchen. I remember vividly. Sit in the kitchen, try to start my homework. Because, you know, I'm about to do my homework. You know, like, I'm a responsible person. I, more often than not, am motivated to do things that I need to do. Unless something gets in the fucking way of that. And that's why I don't like people that don't know how to, like, be a team. For real. You know what I mean? Like, respect your space, but also we get stuff done together, but it's also like a nourishing relationship. Like, actually and intentionally. And like, so she got in the way of that. And then, you know, it's like killed my fucking motivation. Didn't ask me what I was doing. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm doing my homework. Like, like, how the fuck did you call me as soon as I fucking sat down to do my shit to do something else? I think she just called me because I was in the fucking kitchen. Honestly. Like, my mom used to call me fat too. Like, she would just have like outbursts, weird outbursts. Like, for the most part, she acted like I didn't exist. And then, you know, my dad was just shitty and controlling and just all around a negative vibe. But he was very like manipulative in a way, and like kind of resentful, it seemed like. But it wasn't like genuine resentment. It was just like, I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but it's weird. So I'm not gonna delve too deep into that. But like, you know, I mean, you know, obviously, like, I was hit. If we didn't listen, we get hit. Even if I didn't do anything wrong, I would still get in trouble, sent to my room for days for no reason. It was just like weird. And then my parents did not talk to me and didn't take care of me, so it was weird. And then, I had friends in school, but like I never got any deeper than that, because it's like I already said, like if you don't try to build a deeper friendship with me, or like it doesn't just happen, more likely than not it's not gonna happen. And I'm definitely more intentional with stuff like that now that I'm older and everything like that. I mean, I was always like that, but like it's developed more. So wasn't really talking to people outside of school. I would talk to people inside of school, sometimes not even go to hangouts, because like realistically I have a hard time clicking with people, and it's really hard. It takes a lot for me to get comfortable around people, right? So it's like if I go to your house and you don't do anything to make me feel comfortable, I'm gonna be uncomfortable, and that friendship is almost definitely not gonna go anywhere. So like, and then I'll get older, and my little brother started fucking calling me a slut and a whore and all this other stuff. And my grandma is telling people that I'm fucking, because I moved in with my grandparents. She's running around telling people I'm fucking sucking dick in the fucking area. And then that was just weird. That was a whole weird situation. My mom was spreading rumors about me. So, I don't know. Realistically, like, I don't know. It just seems like I turned into like everybody's scapegoat in a way. Or like, I was just like, I don't know. Cause my family is very not helpful. Like, they blame everything on you. And it's like, anytime I try to do anything for myself, though, people get in the way. It's like I went to leave when I got older, because like my parents realistically treated me like I was the fucking nanny, like next level nanny type shit. Like, you can't do your homework, you can't do any of that. Like, we're not gonna help you get into school, we're not gonna let you do extracurricular activities. You just take care of the house, and you fucking take care of, be the one to fucking deal with the burden of your fucking little sister, and take care of your mom, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, like, my mom is hard-headed. My mom does not fucking listen. One. Two, I'm like, I'm doing all this my entire life. When I was younger, they had me fucking babysit my great grandma who had Alzheimer's on fucking Sundays. And then it's just like, cause and just to like get off track, like to backtrack a little bit, what I was really trying to say is the fact that people keep misconstruing everything I'm saying and twisting up everything I'm saying. I hope I don't look a mess, but it's like, you gotta bear with me in a way. Cause it's like, this is still fresh, cause like I just dealt with some shit that's like that, and it's like, I'm so tired, and just like, it's just so like sad that I keep having to cut people out of my life, or and then they sit here and they act like they're upset with me for not being able to fucking have them around me. They're upset with me because they got cut out of my life. And it's like, it's just so fucking nonsensical. Like, there's literally no way that you genuinely feel like that, because it feels like, literally every time, it feels like a fucking slap in the fucking face, because people will treat me like they act like I'm irrational. And so it's like they try to do the same thing back. You know what I mean? It's like when I get upset, or even with anything about the fucking relationship, nothing about the fucking relationship is healthy for me, is doing any good for me, ever, no matter what. Whether I'm confiding in you, or not even necessarily confiding in you, but speaking to you about a sensitive topic, or really talking to you about literally anything, or even just existing as your fucking friend. There is no good coming from you to me, right? I barely, like, okay. So it's like, then it's like they try to, it's like a slap in the face. And I don't really do stuff like this with like my friends, but it's like, if you're my friend and you do something that I don't like, or you like, it's really not even something that I don't like, but it's like, if you show me that you're not emotionally supportive, or like you don't have emotional intelligence, or like you're just not somebody, you're somebody that's going to continuously make me uncomfortable, and I cannot be my best self with you as a friend, like you're no good for my mental health, like we're just not on a level, we're not compatible, and I legitimately am not going to enjoy being your friend, and it's gonna do more harm than good. Like realistically, like I would just be your friend. And then it's like, I don't do the fake friend stuff, I don't do the whole, oh, let me pour into a cup that's not pouring into mine. Like, we don't have to be friends. That's my thing. We don't have to be fucking friends. I'm not, it's like, my friendships are important to me, but realistically, like, we don't have to be friends. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem, you know, leaving a job and not talking to the people anymore, or, you know, like, you get in a relationship and we talk less, and if I get into a relationship, I'm not big on like keep my friends around. But I've also never had anybody close to me that I really cared about losing, so I'm also kind of in that boat. But like realistically, we are not required to be friends. You are not entitled to my friendship, you're not entitled to my loyalty. If you don't know how to be a friend, and you're one of those people who's like that funky thought process about like friends and stuff like that, I'm not required to be your friend and to act how you swear everybody should act. I don't need to be your friend. I don't even have a reason to be your friend. I don't, like, so yeah. So it's like, and then if I bring it up and you act funny about it, I'm gonna cut you off immediately. I have a hard time ghosting people. I don't really ghost people or anything like that, but it's like, I don't really like addressing things that shouldn't have to be addressed either. I don't like addressing the fact that we're so newly around each other and you're so comfortable with doing things that could very easily make somebody uncomfortable. You've done nothing to actually develop a relationship with me. So like, realistically, contact is going to go down usually no matter what. Or if I say something and there's not a good response, I'm going to dip in that conversation. So there's that. But relationship wise, you sit here, you get me in a relationship, there are certain things I am going to, I'm not going to say tweak out, but we can call it tweak out about. But it's like, I tweak out, rightfully so. Rightfully so. And it's like, they act like I'm crazy. But it's like, if you felt like that shit was gonna slide, you felt like you were cool enough to do that, that's on you. Obviously, you're gonna act like it's a fucking problem if I think it's a problem, even though it is genuinely a problem. And like I said, I don't like having to explain things I should not have to explain. Especially with somebody that I've been having this problem with over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, they're disrespectful too. So it's like, you're not interested in changing. And you're being petty because of the problems that you cause. You literally don't do anything for this relationship to be any better. Nothing. You don't initiate conversations. You don't ask me about myself. Only thing you really ask me is, oh, how are you? How was your day? Fuck that. Like, I hate that shit. Talk to me like I'm your fucking girlfriend. Talk to me like we're friends. Like, I hate that shit so much. Can't fucking stand it. So, it's like, you sit here and you tell me you want to be here, you do this, you do that, blah, 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 blah. You like, you know, say we're still together. but you're petty and you're all this and all that. So it's like, okay, so we're in an abusive relationship, but I am supposed to sit here and state the fucking obvious because you're being abusive and because you're being emotionally immature and because you are being condescending and you're patronizing. So now there's something wrong with me. Now I don't know how to fucking string shit together. But it's like, I've gotten this from strangers. I've dealt with the craziest fucking treatment from strangers. Literally, like, I went to run away from my parents' house when I was younger because I had to. The environment was just so unhealthy and just so toxic. And it's like, people will do things to me and then try to force me to take accountability for the fact that they did that. So it's like, I'm being treated like there's something wrong with me. And I pick up on the fact that I'm being treated. I pick up on the fact that I'm being fucking disrespected. And like, you don't know me well enough to be saying any of the things that you're saying. Realistically, you don't even have a reason to be telling me that this shit is true. So you're sitting here lying to my face about me. You're lying to other people about me. You're lying to yourself about me. And then you're treating me based off the shit that you made up. And then when I don't like it, you start some shit with me. And then you want me to take accountability for the fact that you started some shit with me. And when you started the shit, I kept it a fucking stack. I don't understand. I've had so many people do that. I've had people lie to me. I've had people try to scare me from a lot of things. I've had people legitimately sabotage me. I've worked with people that just awful fucking communicators, just petty, inappropriate, not helpful, nasty, just disrespectful, crazy, all the above. And it's like, I legit, like, I've literally, I've had people witness, and I feel like I said this to somebody the other day. I don't know where I said it, but I've had people literally witness. Is this a new mole? Bro, I keep getting moles. Ooh, period. Got a new mole on my finger. I already have one right here. Now I got one on this knuckle. I mean, it's not even a mole. It's a beauty mark. But I've developed moles. I have a mole on this knee, on this side, I think. And then I have a mole on my thigh. I had never had a mole before, but that's irrelevant. So, I've had people literally, and I spoke to them about it too. I've gone to new places with like new people, and it's like, you know, people like me. People want to fuck with me when they first meet me, and then it's like they start doing some off ass shit, and it's like, girl, like, you're squandering an opportunity to have exactly what you need to get out of the situation that you're in because you didn't already have what you need, unless you're just trying to, I don't know, like, I just don't understand people that would willingly participate in shit like that. So it's like, I don't know what to do with you after that. It's weird after that. And then it's like, if you start acting weird towards me too, like, I'm not dealing with that. But it's like, I've had them peep random people treat me crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know I'm not insane, but it's almost like it's haunting me. And it's weird because so many people will do the same thing. And it's just like, every time, you know, I gotta go back and forth with somebody. And it's like, we're grown. We're grown and I'm not in the fucking mood. You don't know how to fucking build relationships with anybody. You don't know how to establish friendships. You don't know how to build, cultivate relationships with people. That's fucking annoying. That's really annoying. I don't want to, I literally am like incapable of being your friend. Almost. Because you could say, you could redeem yourself. You could redeem yourself. It's not, everything is not lost. I wasn't planning on making this video that long, but hey. It's not, what? Is it, it's not all lost? I don't know what the fuck, because I'm looking for the phrase, but it's like, it's not, you know. So it's like, we could be cool, but it's like, you keep doing shit. So it's like, at this point, now you're doing it on purpose. And I'm not gonna fix it, because you're breaking it. I'm watching you do it. I'm watching you do it. And you didn't need to do that. So now, like, you could have left. Now I gotta make you leave. Why? Like, that's what, like, why would you sit here and do all this weird shit? That's just so counter fucking productive. That's so unnecessary. So, I mean, people, they act like that, and that be the problem. And I already told you I'm not accepting. So it's like, not that I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's like, we did just meet. So if you need a little bit more time to like try to work through stuff for me and learn that, and you know, build a little bit more of a something, so we could really have something and really like talk like that, or feel like that, and really like, you know, do what's best like for each other and for ourselves. Hey, period. Duh. But it's like, no one ever does that. So I'm not accepting. I get mad very quickly, and it's like, I've already been dealing with too much. So for you to come and just be immature still and not be intentional with how you do stuff, and when your only intention is to fucking test niggas and be a fucking nuisance and not really get shit done, and just like, come on. Because then you get to saying dumb shit, and it's then we're talking to each other about our opinions, and your opinions don't make any fucking sense. I literally cannot fucking talk to you. I can't do it. I'm not gonna say, like, I can't trust you now. You cannot be trusted, and you're irritating. I don't want to talk to you. No enjoyment, no fulfillment, no satisfaction, nothing good. So like, yeah, I've had people literally see people fucking hate me for no reason. I've had people witness people talk to me fucking crazy. People are crazy. There is a lot of fucking Looney Tunes out there. Okay? But I want to run away because realistically, like, it just wasn't safe for me to be at home. It really wasn't. Like, I had nothing. They did not take care of me. They didn't let me do anything. I couldn't comfortably do anything in my house. I couldn't watch TV. I hated the bathroom. I hate the fucking bathroom in that fucking house. My family is disgusting, okay? My family is fucking filthy, all right? My dad sneezes all over the fucking house. Whenever he sneezes, he does not cover his mouth. My little brother, dirty. My little sister is fucking filthy, I swear to God. Like, you know those girls that you hate? You know those dirty girls that, you know, you share the school bathroom with, and it's fucking problematic and all this other stuff? The girls that's like, oh, girls don't know how to fucking do this, do that, do that. Bitch, that's what the fuck I'm dealing with in my house. And then we share a room, and then it's like, my room is always dirty because of the bitches that I share a room with. So it's like, the room is dirty because you want to irritate me. Filthy, disgusting. Like, how? It's two of us in here, and you can't see anything but your stuff. It's two of us in here, and my stuff is nowhere to be found. This mess is not mine, and it never was. This mess in here is mine because this is my shit. This is my shit. Only mess I really leave, like, I've lived with niggas before, and I don't leave messes. I'm telling you right now, I don't even be around the house. So it's like, when I was staying with this nigga, he would try to say that I didn't clean up for myself, after myself, and I was messy and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, I don't even like it here, first of all. You're a terrible host. You do nothing but fucking stress me out. Like, what the fuck was the point of fucking bringing me here if we weren't gonna have a good time, or this wasn't gonna be better for me than where I was? You know what I mean? So it's like, how do I not clean up after myself? Where is the mess? 1. 2, where am I supposed to put my stuff? Like, all my stuff, I don't like, it's not packed away. Anything that I brought was basically still in the stuff that I brought it in. And I'm not going upstairs. Your family acts like I'm not here. Nothing about this was welcoming at all. Like, how am I supposed to feel like this is your house? That's what I don't get about people. This is your house. And I've talked about, you see what I'm saying? I talked about this shit in my other video. I'm not gonna fucking act like I was welcomed and, you know, put in a position to feel comfortable and know that there's no fucking reason why there should be any fucking, like, anything. Like, this is your shit. This is your fucking house. Like, this is your parents' house. This is your house. This is your room. All this other stuff. You don't do anything to make me feel like, 1, I want to put my stuff anywhere, for real, for real. Or, like, it's welcomed. Like, you need to, something has got to give. Something has got to show some sort of something, or I'm not going to do it. That doesn't mean I don't fucking clean up after myself. That means that you didn't make me feel welcome enough to put my shit anywhere. I don't even enjoy your fucking company. Like, I feel like I'm being tortured staying here. Like, this is awful. Literally a fucking terrible experience. You don't make sure I eat. You don't do any of that. You don't make sure I eat. You don't fucking try to talk to me. Like, nothing. But I'm supposed to go upstairs and wash the few dishes that I fucking barely even use. I ended up buying my own dishes to keep downstairs. And I would wash them in the fucking bathroom sink. And I barely use them, don't get me wrong. But it's like, you don't do anything for anything about our relationship to change. Like, I already said that. So it's like, for you to feel like I'm dirty, I don't clean up after myself. Like, where is the fucking accountability in that? Like, why should I? I'm in your house. I'm in your house. You don't want to make me feel welcome. Like, I can do stuff. You're not going to motivate me to do stuff. You're not going to make me feel comfortable and happy so that I will do stuff. Then continue to be the host and take care of your guests. But you're mad because you feel like I don't clean up after myself. This is your room. And I don't make any messes. So, okay. So he didn't feed me, so he didn't have to wash my dishes. He let me starve, so he wouldn't have to wash my dishes. And y'all already know, I lost my job at Chili's because I was being sexually harassed. And because the people that worked there were fucking disgusting. And I didn't want to be a part of it, so I went home. I wasn't going to participate in them feeding degreaser to the fucking customers. I wasn't about to do that, so I went home. And I also wasn't gonna deal with the fucking consequences of fucking dealing with that shit myself. Like, I already tried to stop the fucking assistant manager. That didn't work out. But it's like, why would you sit here and do that? Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Like, you can't do that. Mistakes happen, but, like, you can't do that. That shit ended up getting shut down. So I lost my fucking job. I only worked there for like a month. And then, you know, it's like, I worked there around when I first got here. So I still had a lot of, like, catching up to do on, like, life stuff. You know, like, because that's not the first... Listen. I ran away. Okay, I moved out in high school. That was fucking terrible. Pretty sure I spoke about that. I moved in with my grandparents. Horrible. Oh my god. Moved in with my great aunt, my grandma, and my aunt. My grandma was such a fucking bitch. She was being such a bitch. And she's not even my grandma, she's my fucking step grandma. She was being such an annoying bitch. Such a fucking bitch. She wanted me to go to church with her. I told her no. I'm chilling outside, talking to these two niggas that I met. Both of them are ugly. I was not interested. And they weren't even really like flirting with me or nothing crazy. And I didn't have any fucking friends. Like, grandma, you're a bitch. I don't want to spend time with you. You're boring. You don't ever try to talk to me. What the fuck do I want to spend time with you for? I don't want to spend time with you. You're not trying to do anything that I want to actually do ever. Like, you just threw this on me. Let's go to church. Hell no. I've been living here for how long? And I'm fucking sick of you already. And you want me to go to church with you now? I'm good. Absolutely not. So I'm talking to them. And I still smoked weed at the time. So they were like, oh, let's smoke, da 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 da. I didn't really want to go. But, like, you know, I have a really hard time dealing with peer pressure and stuff like that. So we go. Went perfectly fine. Nothing bad happened. It was actually kind of fun. And then at the end, okay, nobody touched me really or anything like that. Nothing crazy happened. And it was fun. And they had a dog. One of them did ask me what would happen if I brought you upstairs and ate your pussy. And I was like, whoa there. Whoa. Hold on. I don't know what that's about. Like, I get, like, I'm not ugly or anything like that. But it's like, what is your what is your goal in life? What is your goal in, like, relationship wise? Like, you're just gonna eat my pussy? For what? That's what I don't know. Why? Why would you even want to have sex with me today? We don't even know each other at all. But it's like, people be want to do stuff like that, and I don't get it. And then it's like, I'm not even saying, like, I get so many fucking offers for people to just eat my pussy. I don't even go outside. So, but I have definitely had people try to force their fucking head between my legs, like, on some serious shit. And it's just like, bro, that's not a fun experience. Like, legitimately, it's really not. It's not lit. It is not lit. I just had a flashback of something even worse than that. But there's so many niggas out there, and bitches too, that will just eat pussy and suck dick. Just be sucking away. Stop it. Stop it. That's nasty. That's stupid. They be like, oh, I'm clean, I'm clean. Okay. So fucking what? I'm not even gonna sit here and use an analogy or a metaphor or a hyperbole or none of that. That's enough. Cut it out. That's nasty. Why would you even want to do that in the first place? Get a motherfucking man. Get some friends. Do something with your life. Please. Read some books. Write a book. Learn how to do a backflip. Get a garden. Make some fucking money. Have a good time. A lot of money. Work your ass off. Work a lot of hours. When I have a job, bitch, I'm working hours. Especially if I'm in a good mood. Bro, I like doing things that I need to do. That's what I don't get about people. If I don't want to fucking do anything when I'm fucking with you, promise to God, you're the problem. You are not a good enough friend to me. At all. Our friendship is legitimately pointless and I'm uncomfortable. 25-8. So, bro, that shit just, yo, I can't believe. You know what? That shit was so fucking, I hate niggas, bro. Like, you'll literally sit here and tell them the truth and they'll make it a problem. It's 9:33. It's 9:33. And I'm not even like, I don't even know how I would address it. Because realistically, like, I blocked him. So I feel like I should keep him blocked. Right? Why address it? He told me to call him at 10 o'clock or he'll call me. You didn't put yourself in a fucking position for me to fucking speak to you later. Or at all. Why would I fucking talk to you? Like, let me tell you about that. Hold on. So what was I saying? Not a good enough friend to me. I like working. Yeah, make some fucking money. Build an app. Like, there's so many things to do that are not nasty, are safe, are fun. A lot of them cost money, don't get me wrong, but excuse me, hear me out. Make the money. Make the money. Be fucking responsible with your money. It's not, if you make it detrimental, it will be. If the other aspects of your life are not healthy, okay? If you don't have healthy enough friendships, and when I say healthy, I mean healthy. So don't come with the fucking dumbass versions of fucking healthy that everybody got going on. You know, that shit that I wouldn't let you fucking put on me and I don't have to be your friend. Stuff like that. Don't do that, okay? Make your money. Do what you need to do. Either by yourself or with you. Do what you want to do, right? And need and want are interchangeable when it comes to, like, when you are healthy, when your life is healthy and the stuff that you're doing is healthy. Need and want, it doesn't really matter which one you use. Low key. So, like, do what you fucking want. Do what you want. Do what you need to do. Have a healthy life. And do what you want. Like, I promise you, you'll be happy. I promise. And don't try to force yourself to be happy, because that's not what I'm talking about. It's not. Once you learn and unlearn and all this other stuff, and I really hope that's the problem. I really hope that there was just an unfortunate disconnect at one point, or, you know, you didn't get the right piece of advice at the right time and it just, like, kind of confused you. Genuinely, I really hope that was the case. If that was not the case, shame on you. And shame on a lot of people. But get that shit in check. Get that shit in check. And fix your mistakes. And enjoy your life. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But yeah, so done with that. I should really fucking finish the actual story that I was telling about how I ran away, because that's a juicy story. I've been telling y'all I was gonna tell you. I'm about to just do it now. Right, so you know how I lost that spider? Yeah, I already found it, and then it was gone. And then at that point, I was scared. So I was like, I really don't know what to do. So, like, I gotta start calling people, see if somebody will come kill this spider for me. I have the apps, like, literally, like, I'm not gonna say my standards are high, but when it comes to a lot of people and how they fucking act and what they will tell you is just unacceptable or all this other dumb shit, they will say my standards are high. They're not. My standards are not high. But it's like, you know, come help me find this fucking spider and kill it. Granted, it was after 12, I think. At that point, when I started calling people, it was after 12. And so, fucking this bitch ass nigga, right? I don't think I told anything about this. Okay, so you remember how he was fucking treating me like shit, fucking making me cry, stressing me out every fucking day. arguing with me, being fucking disrespectful, acting stupid, playing stupid, not paying enough attention to me, not acting like he wanted to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you actually care about doing certain things with people, when you're actually a good person, there are certain things that you don't do, right? And he would do them. Okay? So he was a big doer. He was not a not on the respect either, not on the good deeds, no none of that. He wasn't a doer on those. He was a very much a disrespectful nigga, okay? So feel me, like there's just things that you just don't do that he just kept doing. He just kept doing. And then it's like he always swore he had a fucking explanation. And then like a lot of time he'd be like, oh, that's just how I am, that's just how I am. Like, all right. So it's like you don't want to be with me and you want me to be with somebody else, is what you're telling me. Basically. There's no other explanation. Right? So it's like, okay. So that's just how you are. You're just disrespectful and you're mean and you're shady and you are, not nice, and I can't rely on you for anything but to hurt my feelings or be disrespectful or waste my time. I can't rely on you to do anything but what's best for you. Right? So it's like you're treating me all these ways that just, ain't no way you want to fuck with me if you're acting like that. So like, one is fucked up. Two, like you want me to be with somebody else. So it's like I told him, because it's like I'm sitting here like, it was crazy. I told him like, look, because it's like you're talking to somebody about how they're disrespectful. Clearly you're not gonna fucking sit there and be like, bitch, all right. So it's not even like, you know what you did. You're trying to get cut off. You're trying to get cut off. So it's no working on that. It's either you fix that on your own and you fix it for me, or you're done for. Like, I don't get it. So I told him more than once, like, look, if this conversation doesn't get better, like if you don't do what I need you to do right now, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else. Mad times. Break up with him, won't let me break up with him. Just weird shit. Like, he was so shit. Everything that he does is extremely shady. And then he acts like it's not shady. He's like, oh, that's just how I talk, blah, blah, blah. You're shady. You're shady as fuck. And you're rude. And you're inconsiderate. So how is that just how you talk? You're just disrespectful? All this, like, that makes no fucking sense. Because that makes no sense. Oh, he's a nasty person. And he's an abusive person. And he apparently just can't help it. Credit him. So, all right, like, if this doesn't change, if this conversation doesn't get better, if da-da-da-da-da, like, I need to get off the phone with you. I need to talk to somebody else that's not gonna fucking do this. Like, I need to talk to somebody else right now. Like, I need help with how I'm feeling right now, and you're not helping me. You're making it fucking worse, and that shit will give you brain damage. And he's acting like I'm overreacting and I'm this and I'm that and I'm whatever else. So it's like, if you won't accept the truth, you need to, okay. So I'm telling him, like, listen, I'm gonna fucking cheat on you. Like, I'm going to cheat on you. I'm gonna have to fucking, like, look for somebody else to fuck with. Like, I need to be in a healthy relationship. And if I stumble across somebody and we end up doing a little sense, I'm not gonna not do it. Like, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna cheat on you. I told him, I warned him many a time. And he'd be like, why you gotta bring up other people? And he didn't even say it like that. He'd be like, you're sitting here bringing up other people. Like, yeah, I am. Because when I talk to you about me, when I talk to you about you, you're abusive. What else am I supposed to bring up? I can't talk to you about fucking anything. So I'm letting you know. Instead of us continuing to fucking have this back and forth conversation that realistically doesn't even fucking make sense for us to be having. Right? Since we can't have a healthy conversation, I'm just gonna let you know that this shit is gonna get you cheated on. Because I have no choice. And like, I'm not the one to be Captain Obvious like that. Like, if I talk to you like that, it means we're not together. So, if I don't do my like, if I talk to you like that, it means we're not together. I have no desire to fuck with somebody who makes me feel like I have to fucking speak to them that way. I'm 100% not interested in that lackluster ass dynamic. Other people can have it perfectly fine. Not for me. It's not for me. I gotta sit here talk to you like you, but like I've been listen. Don't even mind me. But yeah, so I did it. But it's like, you know, most of the time when I did it, I would leave him. Like I would like block him, and then I would do it because it's like, bro, I'm blocking you because I'm done. Like I'm not blocking you so I can cheat. I'm blocking you because you are unfucking believably out of pocket, like next level disrespectful. And I'm not gonna sit here and have a cordial conversation with you about the fact that you disrespected me. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna do any of that. We already argued. I'm not about to speak to you about how disrespectful you are. And you're not gonna rub it in my face or try to like give me a taste of my own fucking medicine, which he tries to do literally all the time. Just very unhealthy. Like he's just not a safe person. And so recently he was just doing the same shit that he always does because he loves trying to provoke a motherfucker. And he told me he thinks it's fucking cute when I get mad at him. He thinks it's cute. There's this one time I didn't like something he did, right? And it's like, we're together. Okay? We're together. So I was bothered by something that he did, and he was like, yo, a nigga would never have no issue with this. What does that mean? What does that mean? Cause no matter, even if you're wrestling with your sexuality, that response made no sense. That was a very unwarranted fucking response. So what are you talking about? So you either want a boyfriend, or for some odd reason, you are comparing me to niggas that you're not in a relationship with. Meanwhile, I'm your girlfriend, and yeah. So crazy, insane. So today, right, last night, right, he starts trying to talk to me about things, and it's just like, you know, obviously, like, it pissed me off because he answered the phone and just didn't say shit. Why the fuck would you answer the fucking phone and not fucking say anything? If you answer the phone, say hello. Like, it just makes no sense. If you answer the phone, fucking say hello. So, like, that pissed me off automatically. And then it's like, before that, when I called, I was blocked. And I didn't realize I was blocked until I checked to see if I was blocked. So I was like, this bitch ass nigga blocked me. Mind you, it's been over a month. It's been over a month. The last thing he said to me was like, I still care about you, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he was being such a bitch about the whole situation. Such a fucking bitch. Just so unbelievably immature. Just like, my perspective, it's not even about a fucking perspective, but like my perspective is just not real. So at this point, genuinely, he's an asshole. He acknowledges the fact that he's an asshole but he doesn't necessarily take accountability for the fact that he's an asshole. He acknowledges the fact that he's an asshole and he says that he wants to change. Right? But it's like, sir, we haven't built any type of love. We haven't built any type of love. This is not like, we're not gonna do the ride or die bullshit. So for you to feel like that's all you have to say and you don't have to show up and show out in any kind of way at all, you can't even apologize correctly, you can't even fix the fucking relationship and work with me for it to be better, is nonsense. So it's like, acknowledges he's an asshole, but does not acknowledge the way it made me feel, doesn't do anything about how it made me feel, ever. Never, ever. Fucking with each other for like a year. And never figured out anything about me, never got it together in any way, shape, or form. And he swears the only way he knows how to comfort people is physical touch. But it's like, bro, before you ever get to touch me, we should talk. Us talking should be enough. You shouldn't need to touch me until we're at that level where you get to hug me and it actually is beneficial instead of just a hug. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, there's that. So then, you know, obviously I get tight because it's like, bitch, say hello. Oh, so I called him on Instagram and he answered. Like the first time I called, so he answered. And then he's just such a bitch. Like, he's really just so fucking unpleasant to fucking deal with. Like, he really is. And it's like, I don't want to sit here and have a business meeting with you about my feelings. Like, you just can't be bothered to have any sort of initiative about anything. I'm not going to have a business meeting with you. I'm not going to sit here and stop you from being disrespectful and fucking like, that makes no sense. So that, right? That's exactly my fucking problem. Okay? So last night, you know, ended up being on the phone for a while, blah, blah, blah. Didn't want to stay on the phone with him. Did not want to sleep on the phone with him. Didn't want anything that happened last night to go the way it went. Literally only called him to see what he would fucking say. And because I desperately needed this fucking spider out of my apartment. So I was like, call this nigga, see if he would get this fucking spider out of my shit for me. And that was gonna be it. But niggas just always have to throw a monkey wrench in everything. They always just gotta do some weird shit. Always gotta do some weird shit. And it's not even like I'm a weirdo calling him doing that. But y'all know that, you know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, because there's situations that happen. So it's like, bah. But it's like, I'm not a fucking weirdo calling him to see if you get a spider out my shit. Like, bro, I just wanted to see. Because, bitch, you sat here blocking. You did all this. You did that. You did bitch. And then you gotta fucking be weird. Like, he's always just weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just crazy. So we're on the phone, blah, blah, blah. And then I didn't want to be on the phone with him anymore because he was getting me tight. Because he's stupid. So I was like, bro, you're upset. At this point, like, now you're irritating me. You're stressing me out. So he's like, oh, I want to sleep on the phone. Only reason we didn't get off the phone is because I don't like the way that he fucking gets off the phone. So it was irritating me. So I got upset. And it was just annoying. It was just weird. So, like, I'm still looking for the spider. He's fucking sleeping. And then, like, 4:30 comes around, and I'm like, I hate this nigga. Right? Because, like, I'm thinking the whole time. And then it's like, you know, we had the conversation and all this. So it's like, I hate this nigga. So I hang up, and I block him. Then I wake up today. He still has me blocked. He still has my number blocked. No email from him, no nothing. And it's just like, bro, it's 1 o'clock. You go to work at 8 in the morning. You telling me right now You were not worried. You were not gonna try and get in contact with me. You weren't gonna do anything. This nigga does not do fucking anything about me ever. My feelings don't fucking matter. He feels like he doesn't have to fucking care about me. He can care about me, but he doesn't have to do anything with the fact that he fucking cares about me, which makes no sense. Like, I read a story today about this dude who he was with his girlfriend in Costco. They were online for like 20 minutes. Some man cut them. The girlfriend was like, yo, we've been waiting here, like the back, you gotta go to the back line is back there, da 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 da. And he was basically like, what are you gonna do about it, bitch? And then the fucking boyfriend, he told the story. I'm not even gonna tell it like how he said it. Boyfriend, he says that, he fucking turns around, walks out the store, and goes and sits in the fucking car. Just sits in the car. Stays in the car for 30 minutes while his girlfriend is in the fucking store. His girlfriend comes out the store and she's like, obviously cursing him out. And he's just like, I just didn't want to escalate the situation. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you're a fucking coward. Everybody fucking laughed at you because you left me high and dry. Da 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 da. And then, so like, clearly, he didn't actually do what he needed to do to fix the situation. Even if he did, that was some ridiculous shit right there. Like, you don't do that. That was insane. For you to just turn around and walk the fuck away, like, you don't even look at your girlfriend and turn around. No, none of that. You just leave, bitch. Insanity. Like, you're just gonna leave all your stuff? What the fuck? You went to Costco. You had stuff to get. You're just gonna leave it now. Not grab her hand, no nothing, don't look at her. Not, alright, sir. And fucking, like, go. Makes no sense. Bro, I hate niggas. I swear to God. This video is gonna take so long to upload, bro. It's already like an hour. It's 9:56. But, so did that. He drops her off at home, at her house. She takes her stuff, and he does not hear from her again. He said he called her a couple times, texted her a couple times, and he has not heard from her. Good fucking shit. Good. Should have punched him in his fucking mouth. Should have had that man punch him in his mouth, because what the fuck? Insane. He does stuff like that. He does shit like that. And it's just non-fucking sensical. Oh my goodness. So, like, doesn't try to get in contact with me. No nothing. Okay? Meanwhile, you guys already know the deal. If you care about somebody, you're gonna fucking act like you care. You're not just gonna care from a fucking distance. And even if you are, what is that doing for them? That's not doing shit for me. Me personally, that's not enough for me. It's not. You thinking in your head that you care about me, but not doing any of the things that you need to do as somebody that fucking cares about me, you not doing any of the things that need to be done for me, no. So, no email. And he has emailed me before. He will email me when I'm ready for him to fucking fall off a cliff and fucking die. And we'll still say some bullshit. Like, he will sit here and throw a whole fucking temper tantrum, completely distort everything that happened, invalidate me, act like the fucking victim, all types of shit. And it's like, I'm not interested in having such fucking, like, conversations about how I feel in situations. Like, that's unnatural as fuck. That is unnatural. 1. 2, is boring. 3, that's really just not the kind of person that I am. Like, we could have done that already, but it's like, when we get to that, when I'm willing to do that, I'm willing to do that with people who don't insult my intelligence and my character, whether it be inadvertently or directly. Okay? But we also have to have fun together. Like, it can't just be like, well, maybe not fun, but like, I have to like it. Or, you know, it has to be like, you get it. But, so it's like, I'm not interested in having conversations like that. Like, you have a reason to apologize to me. You have things that you need to fucking explain to me. You have things about yourself that are not good. And you want to sit here and talk down to me because instead of sitting here and being like, I didn't like that you left your pamper full of shit smeared across the bed this morning. It smelled bad, and you know you shouldn't do that. And you know, I thought that I was a better mother to you, and I helped you learn that, but you know, I guess I didn't do a good enough job, and I'm sorry for that. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. You want to fucking sit here and act like you don't want to talk to me, and then act like there's something wrong with me when I freak out because you act like you don't want to fucking talk to me? That's weird. That's extremely fucking condescending and patronizing. And then it's like he likes to sit here and play stupid and act like there's something wrong with me. So it's like, you want to sit here and act like you don't want to talk to me, right? And then you didn't do what you needed to do. Meanwhile, we didn't just meet. 1, 2, even if we did just meet, it's still a problem. But it's like, you're gonna sit here and ignore the fact that you are putting zero effort into talking to me. You're not giving anything. And then when I'm pissed off about the fact that you're asking me to spell that out for you, and you're acting like you don't respect me because I'm getting fucking irritated that you're asking me to fucking spell that out for you, is insane. So that's what happened today, right? And then, you know, he was rude to me last night and all types of stuff. So it was just like, it was weird. He's very like manipulative and I don't like it. Today, I wake up, nothing. So I try to text him. I'm still blocked. My number is still blocked. So I'm just like, I text him on Instagram. I'm like, are you fucking for real? And I call him like twice. Didn't answer. Didn't say anything. So I waited. And then, what'd I say? I was like, nah, this is why. I was like, nah. Basically, like, this is some bullshit. And don't fucking try to play with me at all today. Because you fucked up. And so now neither of us can have a good time. But you're going to make me feel better the whole time. Okay? And then I called him. And he didn't answer. So then I was like, bet, die. So he texts me back. And he goes, guess what the fuck he says? Guess what the fuck he says? And he knows better by now. Like, realistically, he should understand exactly where the fuck I'm coming from at all times. And you did it to yourself. Like, you don't get to sit here and have this unhealthy dynamic with me to try and work through your fucking problems and try and force me to participate. Like, I'm gonna bug out because that's what you get. So, because that's what I feel like doing. You don't deserve for me to fucking sit here and be mature. Like, there's no reason for me to, I don't have to do that. This situation does not require that. Like, I don't have to do that. So he texts me, you know what he says? And this is after he already got off work, okay? He gets off work. It's after 6 o'clock. He gets off work at 6. I'm calling him like 6:58. This motherfucker texts me back and goes, I'm busy. Bro. Okay. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right? Because I wasn't going to be like, bitch, that's it. You're fucking busy. Like, I don't like that. I'm not playing with you like that. Like, I'm not one of those people that's going to do that. I'm not. I'm not about to sit here and play with you about the fact that you're disrespecting me. I'm not going to make it funny. I'm not going to make it funny. What I'm going to do is pick up on the fact that you're acting like that, and I am going to not fuck with you. Like, bitch, I don't fucking respect you anymore. I don't respect you. I'm not fucking with you. We're not fucking with each other, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and be cool as a motherfucking cucumber about it, bitch. I'm gonna curse you out because you fucking took advantage of me and you tried to fucking manipulate me. And you literally just sat here last night and was all saying everything that he was saying, and I will dead ass. Kidding me? So, yeah, he's weird. So, like, I'm busy. Okay. So he goes, what's up? He sent a question mark. And then he sent, what's up? You know what's up. He literally, I'm telling you, I've spelled this out for him so many times. Plus, like, what's up is not an appropriate response to any of that. So I was like, you're busy. And then I was like, you're just busy or some shit like that. I was like, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. You're just busy. Right? So he was like, what's wrong? So I go, you're patronizing as a motherfucker. So he goes, are you going to say something or are you just going to insult me? And then he sends another text. He goes, I'm trying to help. Right. So another one of those instances where he tries to make it look like he's not doing anything wrong and like I'm crazy. And then it's like at the same time, like, bro, that's stupid. Like, he sits here and uses the guise of stupidity. And then it's like he does stuff like that, but then it's like when I cheat on him, and then I told him that I fucking cheated on him, when he's doing something like that, talking to me fucking crazy, doing all this other stuff, and then I tell him that I fucking cheated on him, cause he doesn't give a fuck about anything I say. I could sit here and talk to him about my feelings. He doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't care about anything. And then he always does his absolute best to fucking hurt my feelings or to make shit difficult or to be fucking selfish. So I told him I fucking cheated on him. Because he was like, that's the only thing that can get him to break up with me. I told him I fucking cheated on him. You'd think I killed his cat. You would have thought I killed his cat, burned his house down. Okay? So he's like, oh, and last night he's like, you know, I just can't trust you. Like, how could I trust you after that? Blah, 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 blah. Are you fucking joking? You know all the shit that you did to me? When was I ever even supposed to trust you? Like, fuck you mean, how are you supposed to trust me after you got yourself cheated on? Like, you literally blatantly got yourself fucking cheated on. Blatantly got yourself cheated on. What do you mean you can't trust me? You can't trust me because I have emotional needs. You can't trust me because I have needs. You can't trust me because I'm a human fucking being and I can't trust you for anything but to hurt me, so I can't solely be connected to you. So it's just crazy. So he's being dumb. So, like, did I even say anything? What did I say? I ended up apologizing for trying to be his friend. I was like, you know what? What'd I say? Oh, what did I say? I was basically like, and then, oh, cause no, I responded after that. I don't remember what I said. But he was like, I'm driving and you still haven't told me what was wrong. Patronizing. Like I said. And it's like, I'm not doing that because apparently he thinks it's cute when I fucking argue with him. He thought it was cute when I used to fucking, like, not even blow up on him, but low key, let's say blow up on him. He thought it was cute when I would fucking blow up on him because he was like, oh, it's just like you're getting your anger out, blah, 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 blah. Why are you provoking me? And then thinking it's, why are you, like, just the fucking insanity? It makes no sense. And so it's like, he likes arguing with me. He's a bad person. He's an evil person. Let's see if I even fucking, I'm like 100% sure that I blocked him. I'm not talking to him. Hi, my name's T. What was I saying? Disgusting. So, what happened? I don't know. I low-key started cursing him out. I low-key started cursing him out. Not really. I'm lying. So I apologized. After that, he was like, I'm driving. And then I was like, you know what? I already know how you act. I apologize for trying to be your friend. I will no longer try to be anything more than a stranger. Anything but a stranger. And then I said, even though this is already obvious, it's perfectly okay and even more welcome for you to not respond. Then he texted me back and I don't remember what he said. He didn't, I don't think he gave himself enough time to read what the fuck I said, but he said some bullshit. And then he's just ignoring me. It's like, bro, I just told you not to text me back. He does that all the time. It's like, it's obvious what's wrong with me. And then you do some dumb shit again. And then I tell you not to text me. And then I'm done. Rightfully so. It's like, this entire time that I fucked, it's like he just, you know how you meet niggas and they just like want you to like stick to your guns. It's like they need to instill that weird shit in you. It's like, I don't know who the fuck, what, like, to feel like that, to think that, first of all, I don't know who needs that, but it's not me. So it's like, he does that shit. Okay. So he said some dumb shit. And then I called him because I was like, you know what? Let's end this fucking conversation because I'm not doing this. Like, this is not, first of all, you're not going to make me wait. Like, you're not going to make me wait for a conversation that you're barely even putting any sort of fucking effort into and you're disrespecting me. Like, this dynamic is not healthy. Like, I'm not doing this. So, just the level of corny shit that he's trying to do is really pissing me off, bro. Like, really bad. And like, there's